My boy, that's a big fish, whatever it is. If that's a pompano, it's another huge stud. That might be like a red or a huge pomp. Where is he?
Right here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That's bigger than any pompano I've ever caught. Well, good morning, y'all. It is gloomy and rainy here in Jackson, Mississippi today. But I just got back from Florida. I took a quick little trip down there just to see if there were any early pompano running yet. We didn't time it quite right. In fact, when we got there was a crazy weather change. But man, the fish we caught were the biggest pompano I've ever seen in my life. In this video, I show y'all how I caught these pompano, and it's the same method I used to catch probably 95% of all the pompano I've ever caught. If you like what you see, you should consider subscribing. It's free, it's just one click, and it helps me out a lot. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. More coming soon. Well, good morning, y'all. I'm down here in Florida with my brother. My friend's joining me tomorrow. We're just down here on the Gulf seeing if we can catch some pompano. It's a little early in the year, but the nice thing about the surf is there's never just one thing that's gonna bite. And the baits we're using, everything out here can bite them. And the way we're fishing today is we're bottom rigging, or set rigs. They're called pompano rigs. And what they are is just a little bit of a mono leader with 2 floats and 2 hooks spread out about a foot, with a swivel on top to tie to your main line and a clip on the bottom to put a weight on. And the baits we're using today are my favorite baits to use down here. They're called fish bites, and look, they don't look like much. They kind of just look like some bubble tape. But I'll tell you what, after years of fishing down here and trying all the baits, this has been by far my best bait to catch pompano, and specifically this flavor and color. The easy flea, sand flea flavor in orange and white, for some reason that just tears them up. What you do is you just take a pair of scissors and you want to cut off about 1 inch, not much more, not much less. And I like having a little tag end on there. It just kind of gives a little action in the water. But anyway, cut that off about 1 inch. And then what you do is you take that little piece of fish bite, you take your pompano rig, the hook on it, and all you're going to do is go through it once near one of the ends, just straight through, just like that. And what these are is they're like mashed up sand fleas and crab and stuff on a little piece of fabric, and that fabric keeps it on your hook. So unlike shrimp or sand fleas, which are great baits, these won't come off. And a lot of times, even when you're just casting, your shrimp will come off. So this is a 4-ounce pyramid weight. Usually 2 or 3 is what you need. I try not to use 4 or heavier unless it's super rough out. But it'll work. It's not what I wanted to have, but it'll work. And so the way these fish work out here, there is no structure. It is just the ocean, and the only structure are these sandbars. And this is the perfect place to film an intro because I have one of them right in front of me and close. And the way these pompano and other fish down here work is they just run up and down these bars all day, every day, looking for sand fleas and other little crustaceans coming over the top of them. So the mistake a lot of people make is they just chunk it out as far as they can, when really what you want to do is put it either right in front of or right behind the sandbar, because that's where those fish are going to be running. Right up, just hold it. That might be all right. Is it still there?
Yeah. All
right, hang on. What we got here? That might be a fish instead of a ray. Let me know if he holds still.
I'm not gonna fight, man.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you
all right, here. I forgot.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
I tighten that drag.
That feels like a fish, maybe. I don't think that's a ray. That might be like a pomp, bro. Hey, get the net ready just in case. If he's still on, it's a pomp, I think. He's coming right at me. It's definitely not a ray. All right, here he comes. That's a pompano. It's a huge pompano. Get him, get him, get him. It's a massive pompano. That might be my PB, dude. That's a pompano. That's easy my PB. Holy moly. I've never caught one that might be like a 3 or 4 pounder, dude. That's the target right there. These things are strong as hell. Dude, they only got to be 11 to here. That might be my biggest pompano ever. Like, that thing is a dang. That's a dang doormat. That was straight fish bites too. He's kicking sand on my lens. Y'all, if that's a pomp, that is one of the biggest pomps I ever caught. All right, we're gonna wash them off and show them off to y'all. That's easy, my PB. We'll measure him too, just to show. All right, there he is, y'all. Yeah, that's easy, my PB pompano. Just to show you, there's like a full-size Gatorade bottle next to him. That is a slab of a pomp. About to measure him, and if we can, we'll get a weight on him. He's not as heavy as I thought, but he's huge. All right, we got it at 0 at the nose. Will's gonna pull it tight now. Goes all the way to dang 15 to the fork. All right, so that's about as good as we're gonna get. Just got this massive pompano, 15 inches to the fork. He's like 19 overall. Massive pompano on straight fish bite, just behind that first sandbar. My boy Adam hooked him, but he reels right-handed, and that reel was set up left, so he handed it to me. So even though I reeled him in, Adam really did the work on that one. He got him set and everything, but if we find some more of those boys, we're gonna be on them. Let's see if we can get a weight on him, just because I'm curious if I can get this in his mouth. All right, if he has a big enough mouth, I could do it. And it's definitely a pompano, by the way, he's turning yellow. All right, he's not, oh dude, he's over 3. He is 3.15. That is a slab pompano. Obviously when they hit 4 is when they're monsters, but 3.15, that's the best I've caught in a while. Thank you for the assist on that, Adam. If you hadn't been there to set that up, we wouldn't have got him. 3.15. All right, I'm gonna let Adam fight this one. He deserves to. It's his rod. It's coming. I think it's a pop, dude. He's acting like that other pop. He's coming at me. No, dude, I only dragged him 5 feet to get him. Get him. I really hadn't fought him at all. I just hooked him and held it there. Yeah, man. I think that's gonna be a pop. He's fighting just like that last one. He just feels a little smaller. He started running right at me for a second. He's gonna go hard left or right at the beach, so be ready. And don't tighten it too much. You want him to be able to pull a little. Otherwise it can pop that rig. I think it's gonna be a pop. Is he fighting good? Yeah, he should turn up right now. Yeah, so that's gotta be him. All right. Yeah. I see him. It's a pop. Walk backwards. It's another good one, dude. Try to drag him up a little bit. Try to drag him up sideways. Got it. Another good pump. Got him. But dude, that's another solid keeper. He ain't as big as the first one. That's a good one. Getting them pumps, boy. Adam hooked the last one, but I fought it, and I hooked this one, and Adam fought it. So that's a keeper all day. He's 11 for sure. He don't have any teeth that'll hurt you, but those spikes will. You can hold him right here, no problem, just so you know. Heck yeah, Adam's first. Dude, that's crazy. You hooked mine and I fought it. I hooked yours and you fought it. We both legitimately have a whole pompano each then. Finally found these big pumps. Let's see where he is. He is, oh yeah, he's huge. He's 13 and a half to the fork. He's only an inch and a half smaller than my last one. All right, there's Adam's first pompano. He's landed. He hooked that last one. I landed, and I hooked this one. He got
13.
Yeah, 13 and a half to the fork. Solid keeper. They got to be 11 to the fork, but I mean that's what we want all day. Yeah, a little smaller than the last, but he's a perfect eater. No, don't lose him. Don't lose him. That's only an inch and a half difference, but the fish size is crazy different. Oh, I was filming with my dang phone instead of the GoPro. But yeah, that other one's huge. All right, y'all. It's been a slow start, but we're finally getting them. The big boy pompano. Get those boys. Big old stud pompano. They're gonna taste so good. Man. That's gonna be a pop. Get him, boy. Yeah, hold still real quick. There you go, there you go. Get him in. Hey, watch out, he's going that way. We might need to reel that one in. Hang on one sec there. Keep it there until you see it. My boy, that's a big fish, whatever it is. If that's a pompano, it's another huge stud. Take your time, you're doing great. You're doing great, just keep steady pressure on. Just don't give him any slack. You don't have to horse him in, but yeah. Get the net ready. Come on, be another stud. Be another stud pop. It's too big to be a cat, dude. That might be like a red. Or a huge pop. Where is he? Right here. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That's bigger than any pompano I've ever caught. Will, you beat my PB. That's the longest pompano I've ever seen. No wonder he was fighting so good.
That's the only pompano I ever caught. First pompano I ever caught.
It's literally the biggest one I've ever seen, Will. You caught it. That's the biggest I've ever seen in person, whether I caught it or not. That is an absolute stud.
That's a big old boy.
Yeah, hang on. We're going to measure him. And we'll get some pictures with Will. Here is that absolute monster pompano Will just caught. It's It's not the tallest, but it's easily the longest pompano I've ever even seen. And that might be one of Will's first like keeper pomp he's ever reeled in. We're gonna get a measurement on him and we're gonna weigh him, but that is a keeper all day. That thing was fighting. I almost thought he had a redfish on it, was fighting so hard.
That rod was bent.
Let me make sure I get Will and a huge fish in here together. Yeah, that is amazing. All right, let's measure him. Everybody got a stud. Yes, finally. Dude, he's gonna be longer than mine. Mine was 15 exactly to the fork. So let's put that 0. Oh my goodness, 16 and a half. Am I recording? Will, pull my camera to where it's facing that.
Look at that boy.
I'm trying to make sure it shows that. It's literally, here's the mark. It's almost 17. Yeah, get down low. Make sure it's pointed at it, tilt it down a little. Just wanna make sure it's there. That is the longest pump I've ever seen, 16 and a dang half. We'll weigh him too?
Yeah, we'll weigh him.
Hang on. All right, there he is. The longest pompano I've ever seen in person, 16 and a half to the fork. I caught my PB earlier and this one's definitely longer. And it's like Will's first keeper ever. I mean, that thing is huge. Woo, he's kicking too.
He's lovely.
We'll see how much he weighed. If he doesn't kick off it. There we go. He is 3.41. 3.41, 16 and a half to the fork. Biggest pompano I've seen in person. He's not as tall. I've seen some that are, you know, taller this way, but dang, man, that is the longest pomp I've ever seen. Almost. Oh, I will. Don't worry. It took a while. Well, that might be a stingray. He's heavy. Oh no. Oh gosh. I don't know. I can't tell if it's a fish or a ray. Yeah. We'll need the D-hookers then, Will. I don't know. He hadn't stuck to the bottom. I think he just... Y'all. It's probably a ray, but it looks like head shakes. It might be like a big black drum or a red. He's not fast, but he's heavy. Hopefully this is showing up. It's coming at me. Come on, be a drum or a red. I thought it was gonna be a stingray, but he hadn't stuck yet. I think it's gonna be a big fish, like a... Adam, will you come net this? I just want to run in there and net him. I might need you to get in and net him. Hey, don't get into him until we see him. I want to make sure he's not a ray first. Dude, I wasn't expecting something big. It might be a drum. I hope it's a drum. Oh, he's coming in. He's coming in. Is that a ray? I think it's a ray. I didn't see it. Dang it. Dude, he fought like a fish. All right, well, we'll go get the D-hookers and we'll use that net to pin his tail and to get him back in. Yeah. All right, that's a bigger, that's a decent ray. Are you holding there? But no. Yeah, I'm able to get him easy with my D-hookers. He's barely hooked. That's good. Yeah. Make sure that his tail stays under there. So far it is. You might have to get up and move it if it gets out. You're good. Oh, all right, we got him. We can show him off a little. I never get to see these guys. All right, well, we're gonna help him get back with the net. Watch out for his tail there. Whew. I didn't let him stick to the bottom. I never caught one that didn't stick to the bottom. I guess I just didn't let him. Get out there, boy. Come on, head back out there, boy. Whew. He's trying to get me. He's trying to get me. There he goes. Yeah, he's back. There he goes. Nice little medium-sized ray. Well, usually the ones we got here are 3 times that size, and I hate dealing with them. Nice, thank y'all. Yeah. All right, boys, here they are. It's been slow so far. It was a slow start to this trip, but man, I don't even care. These are the biggest pompano I've ever seen. That one my brother caught, like I've never seen. Like here's a standard size Coke can next to him. I didn't know dang Florida pompano got that big. He was 16 and a half to his fork. Mine was 15. And then Adams, which is normally a stud for us, was 13 and a half. He looks small compared to these boys. I mean, these things are massive, y'all. I've never caught only stud pompano like this before. All right, so I'm filming a little bit of a rare phenomenon for y'all. These little inland lagoons only exist kind of in this Florida area where they connect. And holy moly, we caught it right when it's going out. This is usually just a little pond that kids play in. But look at that. That looks like it would kill you. Yeah, look at it caving. It's literally happening right now.
Oh my God.
We're gonna pack up and bring Will's stuff down here just to watch this, because this will get like 50 yards wide by the time it's done. Like dudes will purposely cut these through just to like surf on that. I've seen it happen artificially. Like that's nuts. This wasn't here 10 minutes ago. It finally cut through. So y'all, I know this isn't fishing, but this is a very rare phenomenon. I mean, you literally watch the shore cave away as it's happening right now. So sorry if this isn't the fishing content you were looking for, but man, I've never seen these lagoons drain like this. Like when I was like 7 years old, we would just paddle around here for fun. It's twice as wide as when we got here. This is cool. I'm about to go break. Look at that. Look at ramp. Oh, that's what you surf right there.
I mean, how does this go back to normal?
It literally drops down and then just stops. And then rain fills it up. This happens every few months. I've just never seen this naturally happen like this. The only time I've seen it this strong is when people have cut it themselves. Look, it's literally happening. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be like 50 yards wide by the time it's done. But it has to get below sea level. Look at that cut. Look at the wave it's forming now. That wasn't there 2 minutes ago. It was flat going into that. I'm about to go get Will here, because look how wide it is now. It was 3 feet wide a second ago. I'm about to fall off if I stay. Look, dude, it's almost at us. Like, this is so cool. I think we're getting there though. It looks, look how low it's gotten. I don't think we got much more. This is the craziest natural cut I've ever seen though. Every time I think I'm good, it's within 3 feet of me again. Look, we're almost at the edge again. Look how dirty the waves are. There's a whole tree right there. Holy moly. Y'all, when we walked up, this was just like a trickle. Pretty crazy, y'all. It's super weak now. It don't look like it, but it's super weak. Yeah, I know, dude. Dude, when we first got here, I couldn't touch. I tried, and I was like, no. It's gotten wide enough. It ain't that strong anymore. Come on, don't collapse. Let me sit. Thank you. But yeah. See, you can tell it's below sea level now because it's more coming in than out.
Yeah. Look at the little boxes.
Yeah. I think this just started actually, where it's coming in. Yeah, look at it. How long has that been going on?
It just started being a little fun.
Look at the water's finally coming back in. It's just going. Yeah. It hasn't stopped. It looks like it's about to stop right about there. Yeah, that's so cool. I've never seen it naturally happen.